It's me, BLEIZ, and this is Mario Brothers, or as the logo will tell you, Mario Brothers Classic, though you get the idea. This is the Game Boy Advance remake of the original Mario Brothers arcade game. This game comes with every Super Mario Advance title, as well as Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. I'm specifically playing it on Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, but that's not really important because all versions are actually identical. Starting off with Phase 1, if you compare this to the original, you'll see a ton of differences. For one, we have actual backgrounds now, so it's actually pretty clear that we're supposed to be in a sewer setting. You'll also notice that shell creepers have been replaced with spinies. Many seem to think that this is probably to denote that you can't actually jump on them, considering you can jump on Koopas, and shell creepers look identical to Koopas, so people who are more familiar with modern Mario games think you could also jump on shell creepers, so to just avoid confusion, they make them spinies, that kind of thing. Coins still behave the same way, and the game generally the gameplay style is still intact. But the actual physics of the game have changed quite a bit, and I actually prefer this version because of it. Mario controls much more smoothly in this version. You have a lot more control when turning, and you can change your direction in mid-air, however that works. But you can do it like in typical Mario games. You still have to hit enemies from the bottom and then kick them away at the top. That kind of thing. Last enemy will be faster than the rest. All those things are still intact. One thing that I did notice that is quite odd is that you can't actually see how many lives you have remaining until you actually lose a life. Then it'll display how many you have remaining. It's not that big of a deal, but it's weird that the original had that and they actually removed that. So here's our first bonus stage. As per usual, all we have to do is collect all the coins. In this version, it's much easier because this handles much more smoothly, so it's hardly any rush. I do really like this background, though. It's sort of like a cozy cabin setting. I really like that, but it is odd. Aren't we supposed to be in a sewer? How did we get here? A lot of the backgrounds kind of make me ask that. There are a lot of strange backgrounds in this game, such as this one. Why is there lava everywhere? That's kind of strange. But okay, I just fell off the platform and missed my opportunity to hit that sidestepper, but it's fine. Sidesteppers also behave the same way. All the enemies act the same as they did in the original version. So you won't actually see any particular differences in that regard. However, in terms of actual differences, I'm actually holding the run button right now. This version has a run button. You can actually just walk, and it's much slower. And it makes you much more vulnerable to quick sidesteppers that are trying to get at you. Fireballs also still return. They seem to be much larger this time, but because of the smoother controls, I actually find that they're easier to avoid in this version. But yeah, you do actually have a run and walk. What was I? Wait. You can actually run and walk. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but you can actually change up your movement speed in this version. So that's pretty neat, actually. Another difference, well, I should really just say most of the differences in terms of how you handle are carried over from Super Mario Advance, the Super Mario Brothers 2 remake. Like the whole run button, and also I should point out, although there isn't too much application for it aside from hitting that power block up there, and maybe oh, I didn't actually mean to hit the power block, but hey, it's fine. I almost got hit there. You can hold down and you'll actually get a charge jump if you don't mess it up like I did, because I was kind of worried about that. But yeah, you can actually get a charge jump and it launches you quite high. Oh, and there's one other difference, similar to Super Mario Brothers 2, where picking up things with the big game mechanic, you can actually lift the POW block, so that's pretty interesting. Anyway, let me just finish out this round, or phase rather. I'm taking way too long. I'm taking too long explaining things, but we cleared it. Now it kind of looks like we're in a castle, but I'm just gonna stop questioning the backgrounds and shift my attention to fighter flies, which actually have visible, like, clear faces to them now. They just kind of had, like, weird... I guess they had faces in the original sprites, but they were kind of weird and looked much different from this. But here they are. They're pretty much the same as they were in the arcade NES version, as I've stated, but I felt like pointing it out because you have to be clear and concise when you say these things. Not really. I mean, you kind of probably could have figured it out yourself by looking at it, but that's fine. Phase 8. let's see, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with fireflies. Is it just gonna be fireflies? So I don't remember. At a certain point, it starts mixing up enemy types, as is the norm, but I don't recall when it does it. So we'll find out. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a sidestepper. 2 actually. Okay. I'll just take them out. I would just loop around because, just like in the original version, this game does have a looping screen, but I was kind of worried about that green fireball there. Not the greatest thing to run into. Also, I gotta point this out. Our fighter flies look like they're mostly just like a head, and then they have feet, I guess, and arms and wings. What's up with that? And they have a big nose too. Since when have flies had big, like Mario-style noses? I don't know. It's just something that kind of caught my attention. I also noticed that why are these flies so large? I mean, I know they're fighter flies, but they're bigger than the other enemies, it seems. But they're flies. Why is that? That's kind of, I don't know. I think it's rather odd that you really don't see the enemies from this game come back. You think they could probably use them, like, I mean, wouldn't it be interesting if they brought, like, sidesteppers, and fighter flies into, like, the new Super Mario Brothers games, just as new enemies? I mean, they wouldn't exactly be difficult to deal with or why, I don't know, sidesteppers would probably be the type of enemy you'd actually have to hit from below with the block, like, while they're staying on a block, but fighter flies could probably just be an enemy you could jump on. But I don't know, like, it always confuses. Oh, hey, here's a Freezy! In the original version, they were called Slip Ices, but they're known as Freezies now. I don't remember when they actually started calling them Freezies. It might have been... I don't recall. Oh, well, I got hit by one nonetheless, and it froze me to death. Oh, yeah, Freezies actually have unique kill animations, which is I tried to jump off the platform, but I didn't. So I just lost another life for no real reason. Yes, that was what I was trying to do. I don't know why I just walked off of it. Oh, great. Look at me. I'm so good at this. Anyway, as you notice, Freezies, much like in the original, they will make platforms icy and induce ice physics. So those ice physics aren't as difficult to deal with as they previously were. It's also important to note, I mean, I say this in the original, but if you're only watching this one, I'll point it out anyway, because I don't have much else to say about this. You don't actually have to take out the Freezies to clear the phase. I guess Freezies aren't technically enemies, they're just hazards. But you probably want to take them out anyway for both the points and so that they don't ice up all the platforms. And here we go, we're almost, oof. There goes another Freezy. Awesome. Just great. Though this is going to be done in a second anyway, so it's hardly an issue. No, I really do like the sprite animations. Like, the way the sidesteppers kind of bob up and down when they walk is really neat to me. I just like the level of detail they put into these little sprites. They didn't need to. I mean, they could have just been like, have walk side to side, but that little animation really does make the game seem much more lively. I mean, a lot of games do that. I don't know why I feel the need to specifically put it out here, but I just kind of noticed. Oh, great. Well, I said earlier that ice physics aren't really as much of a problem as they were in the original. They are still a problem, don't get me wrong, as you clearly saw there. Oh, I didn't get to it fast enough. Oh, well. Hey, I took out 2 for 1. Awesome. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, great. I didn't think that'd be an issue if I dropped down there. It kind of was. I should have paid more attention to what was actually. Are you serious? I couldn't even really do anything about it. I just need to be more careful. I'm about to get a game over, honestly. Oh, I haven't mentioned this yet, but I will go ahead and do so now. This game actually, this remake has a multiplayer function. Now, I mean, the original also had a multiplayer function, but this particular remake actually has a 4-player multiplayer function. You can, if you happen to have multiple Game Boy Advances with multiple copies of these games, you can link them up and play with your friends. It's pretty neato. I've never had the pleasure of playing with 4 people before, but it does seem like I've seen videos of it, and it's pretty neat. Something that's interesting is what they decided to go with for the 3rd and 4th players. Player 2 is obviously Luigi, but player 3 and player 4 are, if I remember correctly, there's a yellow Mario and a blue Mario. That's just what they went with. Before they were blue and yellow Toad, they just like made Mario palette swaps. Which makes sense. I mean, it's very little effort, and it makes it so everyone is very clearly an identical character. I don't think it's a bad decision. I just think it's funny. Let's take out these sidesteppers. You know, I just noticed. I never noticed this. It looks like there's snow inside this building we're in, or wherever we happen to be. Up there at the top, it looks like there's actually snow inside. Actually, yeah, on the windowsill, there is snow inside. That's kind of odd. I don't know why there would be snow inside the building. Like, maybe on the windowsill if the windows hadn't been closed and then someone closed them. But up there, it doesn't look like there's any way for snow to actually get in. It's just sort of sitting there. That's quite mysterious, but okay. You know, since I'm so low on lives, I might as well start using... Oh, great! I was trying to hit the freezy, and it made the platform icy anyway. I should start using the POW blocks, though. As you see, the POW blocks actually do come back after use, though, because I used that one up earlier. But now it's been restored. Oh, that's something else I haven't pointed out. This remake also has background music. Yeah, the original really didn't have music. It just sort of had a lot of sound effects, and Mario had like little repetitive sound effect whenever he would walk. That sort of acted as music, I guess. But no, this actually has really catchy background music. I quite like it. It's kind of lively, but it's also like pretty chill at the same time. So I think it fits quite well. It's very chill when we're in this ice area. Wow, I'm a genius. That wasn't intentional. But it's just goofy all the same. Ah, yes, here's the first time we actually see a bonus game where we can't see the platform. It's the same pattern as usual anyway, so it's actually not that big of a deal. But it's still pretty interesting that they do that to mix that up. And there we go. Finished with 4.5 seconds to spare. And we get a 1-up. Yay, so I won't die as fast. Haha! Why? It's probably not. Oh, hey, we're actually starting with certain platforms already iced over. Oh, and the reason for that is because here we see icicles. Icicles just come down and hit you. They fall through platforms, so you're gonna need to be wary of them no matter what plane you're actually on. It can be quite a bother when you're trying to take out an enemy and an icicle just comes down, so you have to get out of the way. But other than that, they're not too big of a deal. You just need to be careful and watch them, and you should be fine. Okay, I got it. It's cool, oh, here are red fireballs. I don't think we've seen a red fireball yet. They're similar to green, but they have different pattern. They can actually move between levels because of their pattern, while greens will just go left to right. Oh, something else, I mean, I guess I could draw attention to. As you notice, this is something that all the Super Mario Advance games kind of did. Or, not all of them. I don't think the Yoshi's Island remake did it, but... they've added in sound effects for when the Mario Brothers do things, like voiceover clips. It's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty neat, but I don't think everyone shares that opinion per se. A lot of people don't seem to like it when Mario games are like properly voice acted. I mean, it doesn't seem to be an issue anymore, but like back when Super Mario Sunshine was fully voice acted, people really griped about it. I didn't think it was bad. I actually quite like the voice acting Mario Sunshine. I think it really fits the tone and the flavor of the Mario series in general. But a lot of people don't seem to share my opinion on that, so that's probably why the games aren't voice acted anymore, and you just get weird beep boop sounds or whatever. No, it's not beep boop sounds, but like you just hear like grunts and like gasps, and then there's just text crawling across the screen that you're supposed to read. I don't like that quite as much. Oh, okay, I was careless on that part, but I don't like that quite as much as actual voice acting. But apparently a lot of people do, so to each their own, I suppose. Like, I know some people say it's kind of cheesy, like the voice acting in Sunshine, but I think cheesy voice acting kind of suits Mario to an extent. I mean, I don't think it's especially cheesy. Like, it's not Sonic Adventure 2 level, or really Sonic Adventure level, because that was the first one that did it, of cheese factor. But I kind of feel that sorts Mario's style in general. I mean, it's kind of like this goofy, quirky adventure about like a plumber guy, and he saves a princess from a giant turtle. Not really a thing that I feel requires like a serious tone per se. So, but anyway. Oh wow, we're already in phase 20. I hadn't really been paying attention. I'm gonna see how far I can actually take this. Hopefully a little bit further. Most of my deaths have been due to sheer carelessness, so hopefully I can make up for those. But we'll see. It's probably best when you're actually on icy platforms. The best way to direct yourself is with jumping rather than trying to turn around. And given that the jumping in this game is much more reliable than it was in the original version, it's pretty much always a safe maneuver. Okay, this is getting a little crazy, but I made it nonetheless. I almost got hit by a stray icicle there. I'm glad that didn't go through. Come on, get it, get the. Okay, I got him. I was kind of worried that he'd just get back up, which would be quite annoying in my opinion. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get that freezy, but it's not a big deal. And we cleared it. Awesome. Oof, whew, I keep doing that. I'm really glad the jump arc I've chosen is just enough to get around that, but I'm kind of close. Hey, something I kind of want to point out. Do sidesteppers have nostrils? Because it looks like they have giant nostrils underneath their eye stalks. It's kind of odd to me. Oh, great. I wasn't even paying attention. Excellent. Game over. So, I think I'll go for another run, but that's it. Or, well, actually, no, I can continue. I'm sorry, I forgot. This has an actual continue option. We lose all our points, but honestly, in games, I typically care more about actual progression than points. So, hey, I think I've already said that before in another video. But, hey, it doesn't really bother me. Some people I know it like just drive them nuts. In some games it does, like I'm talking about Sonic again for some reason, but hey, like in the Sonic Adventure titles when you're trying to get a high rank and it's like, oh, you died, but you start back at the checkpoint, but you don't have your score's gone now. It's like you might as well just restart at that point. What's the point? These checkpoints do me no good. They just waste my time. Oh, you know what else doesn't do me any good? Running into freezies for no reason. I could have easily avoided that, but I didn't. It's so odd that there's all this. Yeah, these lives are going quick. It's really odd that there's so much fire in such a cold environment, though. It's rather strange. But then again, I mean, in Mario games, typically your best weapon for water levels is the fire flower. So, you know what? I'm not gonna question this to such a great extent. And it's cleared. Yeah, I think I might as well just start. Oh, hey, another bonus game. So I can get a 1-up from this, yay! So I'll live a little bit longer anyway. Alright. Oh, I'm missing the plot. There we go. And it's cleared. That took me quite a while, actually. But then again, I wasn't really rushing, so... I got all of the coins nonetheless, so I guess it doesn't matter. Perfect. 5,000 points. Yay, points. I love points. They're great. Yeah, I think I'll start using these POW blocks, though. I'll just wait until more enemies actually get on screen. I don't know why. I've never been one to, like, really abuse the POW blocks. A lot of times I kind of forget they're there. Oh, great. That one's just gonna get back up. Ooh, this is not a comfortable scenario. I can't believe I did that. I thought I had just enough time to get to it. I saw it wiggling, but I thought I could do it, and I couldn't do it. So, oh well. I missed that fighter fly. Okay. See, this is the one time the super jump would come in handy, but I don't have the clearance to really use it. Here we go. Okay. I got this. Come on. I just gotta be careful. Okay. They're over there. I can just run over and hit them. I can't hit that guy, though. Oh, I'm glad I started turning around in time. That could have been really bad. Oh, I hit him. Awesome. I used it when it was off the platform. What great judgment on my part. Alright, alright. Let's see. Oh, crap. No, that's gonna be too late, I think. I'm just gonna play it safe. I have, what, 2 lives left? Might as well play safe. Woo, these guys are getting up quite fast. I forgot that, yeah. The sort of pace of the game speeds up the further you get in, but I didn't think they'd be getting up that fast as soon. Alright, let's see. I gotta be calm and collected right now. Let me see if I can... Oh, I thought he was going to fall off the platform. That was going to be an easy hit. But no, I had to throw myself in the way of danger. It's what heroes do, or some trash. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going for. Okay, hit that I missed the firefly. Okay. Sounds like I'm saying firefly. I'm not really enunciating properly. But whatever. Actually, no. I'm not going to risk that. I'll just wait. I'll just wait it out. Oh, I got it right before it was going to ice over the platform. Not that it really matters, because this is going to be over right now. Phase 26. Let's see what we got. What do we got? We got some fighter flies. We've got coins. We got sidesteppers. Looks like a full party right now. Okay, I got it. I got it. This whole my commentary has just been turning into basically me talking to myself. I mean, more so than it usually is. All right. That guy's definitely gonna get up. Nope, I can't get that. That sidestepper. I can get him now, though. Alright. I just gotta keep it together and I'll be fine. That's pretty much how these games go. As long as you keep it together, you'll be alright. But that's oftentimes easier said than done. Oh, no. Ooh, I thought I was gonna run right into him because I hit that platform. That could have been way worse than it was. But here we go. That should be in the phase. Phase 27. I wonder if I can make it to 30 without losing. Let's see, that's gonna be my goal. Let's see if I can accomplish it. Oh, close quarters. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Ooh, that was a close call. Tricky super jumps. Okay. I can't, I'm not gonna, yeah, that's not worth it. Oh, yeah, I thought I would go over. Dang, I wasn't, Okay, 1 life left. I gotta play it like it matters. As if I have already been doing that. I've been a little careless, but, well. Oh, that's gonna be, I'll just wait until he gets up. Whew, I was kind of getting worried about that icicle, even though it hadn't even properly formed yet. Ooh! I jumped way too late. Oh well. If I had pressed that button a little bit before, I would have been okay. But I wasn't okay. Oh well. This had to end at some point. And honestly, this is a pretty good stopping point. So, now that I've shown you, this game, I'd like to talk a little bit about like it as a remake. I feel like it's actually probably one of the best video game remakes ever. I mean, it's just better than the original in practically every way. Oh, except for the fact that you can't see your life count. Of course, that's a big issue. Okay, joking aside, I mean, I guess it's weird to talk about this like, oh, it's one of the great video game remakes, but like I really do like this version of Mario Brothers, considering how I'm not particularly fond of the original because of its control issues and all that. I really like this version. This was also the first version of Mario Brothers I ever played. So there's definitely that, but there's just they've added quite a bit more depth to it and all that. So I think it's, if you're gonna play any version of it, I'd argue this is the best one. But some people may argue against me on that one. But anyway, this was a lot of fun. So let's play again sometime.